I appreciate it, Mr. Ballage, but you may have a seat. Good morning.
Of course I have it, Your Honor.
This is 20-RP-05552AOT. This is City of Romulus versus Tyler Scott. This matter was scheduled for sentencing from a misdemeanor matter. It was scheduled for 8:30 this morning. It's now 8:58 by the court's clock. The defendant has failed to appear for her duly scheduled sentencing. There are no unidentified persons in the court's virtual waiting room. Defendant having failed to appear, bench warrant shall issue in this matter as provided by statute. I note for the record that I just saw the name, my apologies. Mr. Daryl Kidd is here. Mr. Kidd, I see your message. Was there something you wanted to say to the court this morning? Mr. Kidd? Daryl Kidd. That is the victim in this case, and as much as he's not responding, this matter is concluded for the morning. This is 1-94979 City of Romulus versus Jeremy Marshall Harris. Terrence, please.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch, 45367, appearing on behalf of Mr. Harris.
This matter was scheduled for sentencing at 8:45 a.m. It is now 8:59 a.m. by the court's clock. There being no one in the court's virtual waiting room or actual courtroom, virtual courtroom, by the name of Jeremy Marshall Harris. Mr. Bowditch, have you been in communication with your client?
Your Honor, I tried Mr. Harris at 8:15 this morning with no answer, but left a message.
Inasmuch as the defendant has failed to appear for his duly scheduled sentencing, bench warrant shall issue as permitted by statute. Anything else
Your Honor,
in this matter, Mr. Bowditch?
I also believe there is a victim who has zoomed on in this. He probably should be, it probably should be noted by the court that the victim did appear.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
I do. I see you, sir. I know that you checked in with my secretary about 20 minutes ago. But inasmuch as the defendant has failed to appear, we cannot proceed with the sentencing this morning. Bench warrant shall issue for Mr. Harris as permitted by statute. Mr. Grzelski, was there something you wanted to say to the court this morning?
This is not the only incident that I've had with Mr. Harris. There have been multiple instances of harassment and such in the past.
Since this incident?
Previous to this incident.
Okay. Mr. Krasuski, if Mr. Harris appears and this matter is rescheduled, you will be notified.
I would appreciate that. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr.
Your Honor.
Bowditch. We're off the record.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Ann.